Hey guys, how are you doing? It's the July 18th, and today I'm here with Idris again to do our daily market update. Hey Idris, say hi to everyone.
Hey everyone, good to have you here today.
Good to have you here. Hey Idris, so I understand yesterday was the second day of Libra's hearings. What can you tell us about that?
For sure. So the second day was very much like the first, actually. A lot of political backlash from Facebook, Facebook, the company itself, and a lot of kind of circle going around whether Libra should add more privacy to their wallet to prevent Facebook from spying on their users, as well as from other senators pushing for Facebook to have less privacy so that we actually can see if people are using Libra for money laundering and this type of activities. So basically, it's kind of going nowhere, to be honest, and it's mainly a political event. It's a big shift though, because it gets a lot of people to understand, crypto and how it works, and it gives a lot of publicity to blockchain in general. But yeah, the second day was very much like the first.
Yes, any publicity is good publicity, right?
Yeah.
So this Facebook's Libra stuff is all over the internet and on media. I understand JP Morgan Chase just commented something about it. Can you explain in a little more detail what he said?
Yeah, Jamie Dimon, yeah, exactly. He was kind of downplaying Libra, saying it's not worth his time to look at, and it's not really important. I mean, Dimon has been, anti-crypto for a while. He's been, giving bad comments on Bitcoin a few times already. Um, I mean, it's also an interesting point here to make is that financial innovation is not coming from banks anymore. It's coming from tech startups. The Facebook, the Google of this world are actually making the next financial products that will be used by billions of people, and banks are just left over in the dust. So that's probably why he's kind of annoyed at that. But yeah.
Yeah, and also this kind of innovation always frighten like big institutions and regulators, right?
Exactly.
So what's your market update on the pricing graphics today?
Sure. So, I mean, in terms of market update, Bitcoin has had a little pullback yesterday, went back up about 8% to this current resistance zone, 9.9. We haven't broken that though. We've been rejected twice, which is pretty bearish because I was expecting to come back and retest at least this resistance at 10.2. And so far, we are kind of consolidating in this area. So, I mean, on the upside, my next target, if you wanted to take a short, would be 10.2, and that's invalidated if we get a 4-hour or daily close above that. And on the bond side, if you wanted to buy, I would probably look at 8.8 to be a purchasing zone. The problem is a lot of people are waiting for 8.8, 8.9, so that might not come. But yeah, let's see what happens. On the alt side, a lot of alts starting to show positive strength and positive correlation versus BTC, which is the first time in a while, and so something to take notice of. Usually, well, historically, that has happened only after Bitcoin has had big drops. And so if alts were actually to continue to have positive correlation with BTC and BTC were to continue its uptrend, that will be huge. At this point, it's just a little bounce on these alts, but let's monitor that. We can also see that on the Bitcoin dominance, where the dominance has made a pullback to its trend line. Right now, I still expect to have a bounce off of it, but if we were to break this trend line, that could be a potential alt season. That might not mean that you will be making a lot of money from alts, because if Bitcoin were to drop itself, but alts versus BTC could see some relief if we were to break this trend line. So yeah, so that's what I see for today.
Thank you very much for your analysis. So we've heard also about Neo and Ontology having a partnership.
Oh yeah, true. Pretty interesting that these two big blockchains are collaborating together. and they are actually announcing kind of a cross-blockchain platform where for interoperability between the two chains. And it's nice to see blockchains doing that, especially kind of big chains like these two. I think it's we often hear about interoperability, but very few actually execute on it or build on it. So yeah, looking forward to see what these two will deploy and how this will play out in the coming future. But hopefully that should also push for some reliefs on their price, given they've been hammered so hard by Bitcoin recently.
And do you have any opinions on the proposal itself?
On this proposal, no, I need to spend more time to look into the details. Right now, it's just a little blog post of 3 minutes. But if they have more substantial material to look at, I will be delighted to take a look at
Of
it.
course, of course. I understand that the DeepCloud AI token sale and trading is starting today on BitMEX.
Yeah, exactly. DeepCloud AI is starting in about 15 minutes from now. It's a very well expected project. We'll see what people if people show up for the IEO. There should be a lot of demand for the project, and yeah, and hopefully this will do well, provided that Bitcoin doesn't kill the party.
And just to wrap things up, is there anything you'd like to add to today's market update?
Yeah, the other thing I wanted to touch on is THORChain is doing an IDO, which is initial DEX offering, where basically what that means is they're going to offer the first sell order on Binance DEX on the 20th. Okay, so in 2 days from now, on Saturday, there will be the THORChain IDO. Solid project that should be interesting for people looking to get more exposures to new coins and new blockchains.
Yes. So anything else,
No,
Monsieur?
that's it on my side for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget that this is not financial advice and you should do your own research. Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoy. And if you are not on our Telegram group, you can always join us, okay? Thank you very much.